Yo, what's up? Can you hear me? Just want to make sure y'all can hear me and see me. So this week I'm gonna go over the break and retest strategy for our closure. Last week we went over the monthly and weekly supply and demand zone. So I'm gonna get into how I'm gonna show you how I wait for confirmation in these different zones and what I'm looking for. And if you have any questions, just make sure you put a comment or something and or ask any question, whatever you want to ask. What's up, bro? Not much. How are you doing? Uh, so since we already have the charts all up, I'm just gonna go through. This is what we did last week, finding our different monthly zones. So now I'm waiting for the break. I'm gonna do the break and retest of these zones, or either we're selling, buying, whatever. So this will look like it look a lot of lines, but it's not really a lot of lines. There's a lot of space in between these lines. So from here to here, that's 106, that's 1,600 pips. So that's a big move. And also, I mean, I want to say this, while we're doing these breakdowns, I'm still looking at my trades. It's still a live trading session. So right now on NAS 100, I'm waiting for a break under that 29,675 level. Looking for a break under before 9 o'clock, or depends on where you are before 9:30. I need a break under there. I need a retest to continue lower. But if I'm not getting that, I'm not selling. That's the only way I'm selling down further to about 39,3890 level. So yeah. So let's see what happened with NAS 100. I think NAS is moving way cleaner than US 30. Uh, we're getting a lot of more movements with um, investors taking profits on NAS 100. So we have a more mix of movements. So that's good. But let's jump into it. Let's jump into the break and retest strategy. All right. And so we already had this US 30 marked off from last week, so we're gonna work with it. So the break and retest is basic, simple. For instance, we're moving in an uptrend. We're moving in an uptrend. Market is going up. I have my channels showing that we're going up. We're moving up nicely. So all I'm waiting for is price to come to one of my weekly levels. So for instance, weekly and monthly level. For instance, right here, price moved up, close above right here at 42,150 level. That break above my weekly level. What did price do? Price came back down on the 4 hour, retest this level at 41,770, which is the exact level of that monthly and weekly supply and demand zone. Went higher to 43,385 level. Close above what a new weekly daily candle did, came back down. And 4 hour candle did, came back down. Let me find it back. Let me find it on the 4 hour time frame. I think it'll be easier to follow along. So yeah, price went above on the 4 hour. Went above up to 44,490 level. What did price do? Price came straight back down, went on a little bit. I'm like, so after it came here, I mean, you're looking to buy, but you're looking for a confirmation. You're looking for a nice bullish candle for this level. We didn't get that. What we did, we get price consolidate here on the 4 hour a little bit. Break under. So after we break under, we're still not looking for a sell because we're in an uptrend. So we're only looking for buys. So we're looking for price to come back above. We're not trading nothing here until price come back above. If price came back into this level, the 41,762 level, you would have looked for buy from here again, but price didn't come back down here. Price still continuing consolidate. So after we had a break above here at the 43,612 level. The other candle came right down. The other candle came right down. After we had a break above, the other candle came right down, went higher. So all I'm looking for now is, price to come back up into this another weekly level. What did it do? Come exactly to that weekly level. Came exactly to that weekly level. Bounce a little bit, then sell off. So I'm looking to sell back from here to at least here or at least here. What did it do? Price sold off. I would have taken profit here first, taking all my profits here. And then I'm looking for a break or retest of this level. So I'm waiting for price to come back underneath here and come back in. If it went on this far, that's fine. I'm still waiting for it to retest and continue down to this level. Because we normally get a double top of these level once that happen. So this is what I'm looking for. What's good, bro? So this is what I'm looking for. And then from here again, I'm looking to continue higher. So I'm buying from here again. It came here exactly back to that 41,765 level. Came back up again. Came back into this 45,060 level. I'm not looking to sell this all the way down. I'm looking to sell this back down again to 43,350 level. Then I buy from here. You know what I mean? So that's just what I'm doing. I'm just looking for levels bouncing on the stronger levels. Sometimes some levels are stronger than the other because for a particular one level get hit 5-6 times, and I rather that level over a level that just got hit 3 times. So I'm looking to buy from here again. Even if I bought it from this level again, that is still, let me see how many bucks. that is still 700 honey buns. More than likely you pass any challenge phase with 700 honey buns. If you're risking 1%, more than likely you should pass it. So you would have passed first phase, or you would have easily passed second phase, or if it was a funded account, then sure. So I'm looking to buy from here. And remember, my stop loss is always to break even. I'm not, uh, as soon as I get 50 pips, my stop loss to break even. Anything wanna happen can happen, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go back over and look at NAS 100. I think NAS is moving really good right now. Oh, so we had that break under right now. So all I'm waiting for right now, actually need to put out this trade in my Discord. For the next 18 minutes, I like for this 80 minutes candle to close under this level. So I'm looking for the new 4-hour candle to come back and retest 29,685 to continue lower. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but remember we're live streaming. So I put my alert right here and I'm looking to sell. I'm gonna put in my Discord that we're looking to sell at 29,685 level. That's 100. It could be a sell limit or anything, but I'm just gonna put it in. Oh, that thing is sliding. Another example, it hit exactly to this daily supply and demand zone and dropped 400 plus pips in no time. We should be making lower. We should be going lower from here. I've been waiting for this level a while in my Discord. If you've been in Discord, you see I've been calling out this level. So I'm waiting for this level. Uh, but yeah. But yeah, I'm waiting for the waiting for 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, some of y'all time to come back and retest. So that's what I'm waiting for. So I'll be looking for sales right here, and last 100 at 10 o'clock. Stop loss 80 honey ones. Don't need more than that. Yeah. So I'm waiting for that pullback. Let's see if that 4-hour close below. I'm gonna put this sell limit in my chart. I remember, guys, I mean, if you're looking for Forex, the best Forex platform or the best futures platform, TX3 have all of that. So if you're looking for a solid platform that's gonna pay you, you need to go over to TX3 and get your account from there. I remember, y'all can ask me whatever you wanna ask me. Ask me some questions. Just hope that 4 can be close below that 29,685 level. Then I know we'll be in for a good trade. That is going crazy. A lot of people took that trade. I didn't get to take it, but I wait for the retest. Ooh, still bleeding. I'm still waiting for the retest. And as I say, I mean, we do this every day like this. Just what we do. Just wait, be patient, and execute. That's all it is. So if you're looking for a community to trade with, go over to Take3, join the Discord, get a challenge, and come let me help you pass those challenge. But yeah, this thing is bleeding. That's a 600 pips candle. We that thing is melting. This thing is melting. Like a crazy candle, bro. Um, on the 23rd, that was 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. Uh, told my students I'm looking for price to pull back into that 299,011. So this is when price was way down here. I told I was looking for a pullback in here. That's exactly what we did. So I've been waiting for that level a while. Well, I'm not in shorts right now, but I'm looking for a pullback. We might get a pullback into the 29,685 level. That's where I'm looking to sell. Go on the live chat. Go on the live support. Go on live support on TXT website. They should sort that out for you. The bias. Someone asked what was the bias on the trades. The bias on the trade was simple. Uh, AI is doing good, but it's not making no money. There's a lot of things need to be sorted out, and we all know that if a company is not making money, and if a thing is not making money, it tend to have and it have such a bullish run. Investors tend to take profit until proven otherwise that uh, this run is sustainable. So yeah, we need to see that AI will be profitable because a lot of companies are not profitable. Yesterday, data came out show that uh, Microsoft did really good. They had a lot of profits, but let's see. And another thing, see, this was another daily level. Price didn't break above. Price came here and reject. So we might not get to even get back to this 29,685 level. We might continue down from here because this is another solid daily level that I marked off. I want to show you. This level have been hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. So this is another solid level of price I've failed to break and close under. So we might not even get back to this level that I'm waiting for. We might just continue way lower. Uh, to about in the 29 090 level. We might come back down into the area, but or we might even go lower to this beautiful daily supply and demand zone at 28,745 level. So let's see. But I want this 4 hour candle to close first. Let's see where this 4 hour candle close, then we'll go from there. I would love though to see this 4 hour close pull back into here to continue lower. But that's all it is. You know what I mean? Those 4 break and retests that uh those weekly and monthly level, because if this level, if this was a monthly or weekly level, no matter where this 4 candle close, it's coming back to find it. It's just that we have made it all-time high, so we don't have a lot of monthly and weekly data right now on last 100. But I think we should come back and find this level. Let's see where this candle closed though. For the scalpers, this would be a easy trade. You know what I mean? Somebody got in right here after price close under. Um, that's a quick, uh, that's a quick 200 pips almost. Yeah, quick 200 quick pips. This thing is just straight bleeding. Price don't come back into this 29,675 level. We might come down here, reject that 28,740 and continue lower. Come back up here and continue lower. So let's see what happened right now. But it's such a beautiful, that's such a beauty. We reject exactly where I was saying that price was gonna reject. Are you shorting gold right now? Uh, that's nice. I don't trade gold, so I wouldn't even know, to be honest. I don't trade gold. Gold have done me so wrong. I've stayed away from gold. Gold have done me dirty over the years when I first started out. Ooh, that is all a 900 pips drop. Holy. Yeah, I guess price rather this level right here. That is very. That's one just still hold. US thirty is not really falling. I said this still off is just mostly because of AI and what is going on. Still off is still the AI. But yeah, anyway, that thing's moving crazy. Let's go back to our break and read this. Yeah, NASA been selling out since the other day. I mean, we have a lot of big moves to the downside. I was expecting that to happen and continue. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me louder? Let me know if you can hear me now or you're still struggling to hear me. My mic was way over here, so let's pull it a little bit closer. So as I say, let's get back to the break and retest. What I look for. Uh yeah. So we break making high highs, making high highs, making low highs. So in a trend like this, I'm mostly looking to buy. So we come back to this level again. Another weekly level, 4660. I'm looking to buy. That's an easy buy. You know what I mean? That reject exactly down there, on the 4 hour and push off. As I said, these are all that's a 200 pips. That's a 2000 pips move. So that is a big move within 14 days. I don't need to catch 2000 pips. I mean, I'm good catching 200, 300. So this is another solid trade, easy trade. So after we continue over, I'm looking to buy here again. I'm looking for a price to show some rejection from this zone, or I'm looking for it to come over, looking for a price to push up, come back down, go under a little bit, and then come back over. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm getting in right here as soon as price break under. Price break under. I'm not looking to sell down here anymore. I'm looking for a buys above these level. So I'm getting in on a buy right here as soon as we break above, and I'm taking this trade further. I mean, that's another almost a 1,000 pips move. That's fine. I'm 1,000 pips. I'm not looking for price to come back in here. I'm looking to get my next buys above here. Or that didn't happen. Price sold off. So price sold off, and once we come down here, I'm looking for it to, come back, to go above. If this was a fake out, I would have got stopped out here if I took this trade, because this break above right here, I was continue up. Well, I would have got stopped at break even because that was not break even. Probably I took that trade fully. That's almost a 300 pips move. So that's still a lot of pips. I would have taken at least 80% off the table. Price struggled to break above there. You know what I mean? Once we come back down here and created another fib, I'm waiting for it to come up here. Week out, week out, week out, week out, week out. So that show me that price is not going nowhere. Like once we have so much wick out in one level, it's changing direction. So what did price do? Price came right back down. So right down here again, I'm looking for a buys here. So a break under, I'm like, all right, price broke under. I'm waiting for a 4 hour break above before I get in for a buy. What did price did? Price did close back above right here. Price closed back above, we zoomed in, came back down, retest exactly at that level and went higher. So we see this every day. Remember, these lines out draw them out for months now, years. Some of these lines are there for 2 years, 3 years, even longer. So I'm just not moving my levels. I'm just waiting on. What did price do? Did here again? Price came exactly to that 46 25 level. fake out a lot of people because it came down here. That was almost a 900 pips drop. So it's technically not a fake out because not everyone is catching a 900 pips move. So went back down here. So I'm like, all right, we're still in an uptrend. So I'm mostly looking to go up. I got 300 pips, 400 pips this way. I'm done for the day. Uh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for price to break back above. So what did price did? Price break back above on the 4 hour. Close up here. All I'm doing now is wait for back a retest. That's all I'm doing. Price came back here. You know what I mean? I said I would love for it to tail out and come back in. But price didn't do that. Price came right here and continue up. That is another 1700 pips move. 1700 100 move. Those are big move. 700 100 move easily. Price move, move, move. Uh, this could have been almost a second entry, but no, I wanted come under and then come back above. So we went back to this weekly supply and demand zone. What did price do? Reject here. Reject here another 500 plus pips. I'm like, all right, I just want to break above here to buy. So price broke above, went up really high. So I'm like, all right, if we could get a pullback into this level, this would be perfect. What did price do? Came back exactly to this level and continued higher. So as I say, once you have your weekly level and, and all of those written out or draw on your charts, it's easy to follow the trend. In an uptrend, you're looking for break above to buy mostly. In a downtrend, you're looking for retest to sell mostly. So that is all it is. So yeah. Nas we might just pull back into this 29,390 level and continue lower. But if I'm selling right here, that's just my preferred level. If I'm selling right here, I'm using half my lot, half what I normally use. So I'm risking 0.5% max. If we come back to the level that I'm waiting for it at 25,885, 29,685, then I'm looking, I'm risking the 1% I normally would risk. So it all depends on what happened. See, we had a close, and that immediately we had that bearish, that bullish for a candle, that new for a candle. So let's see what happened. Looking at these levels, so let's see. Or we might even come back. We might just continue lower. But I'm not running down the trade. Normally, I wouldn't take a trade right here because I feel like I'm running down the trade. So let's see if we get a breakup up and come back in here and then continue lower. And let me know if y'all have any questions pertaining to anything. And as I say, TX3 is the best platform out there. So if you're looking for a challenge or looking for just a platform to trade Forex or you're looking to trade futures, TX3 have it all. So yeah. You have a 30% discount going right now called hold time. No, let me make sure I'm not giving you wrong information. They have a promotion running right now with 30% off on the FX side. It's called full time 30. So you get 30% off everything. as I say, it's, I mean, it's the best platform easily. They have futures. They have some of the best drawdown limits on futures. So just best in overall. So it's pretty much a waiting game on a daily basis. I'm just not really waiting. I'm just stopping my alerts. You hear them go off, just me. So I put my alerts in the levels I'm looking for, and yeah, I go about my day. But if y'all have any questions, let me know. Yeah, I always include my fib too. Next week I'll be talking more about fibs, but obviously my fib is there. So these levels get even more significant once they come into my golden zone on the fib. As my fib is right here. So that's why this was a solid trade at 29.9 and 85 level. The 0.5 fib was right here at 29.835. But my weekly level have a you know what I mean have a more significant value. So even though the fib is right down here, I'm not looking to sell from this fib. I'm looking looking for price to come to that weekly supply and demand zone. So yeah, we tend to see that more where if you just trade off fib, if I sold it from here, from off this fib, yeah, I got 180 pips, but it still would have went higher and stopped me up because I'm not gonna have a 300 pip stop loss. So, and the thing is, I can always wait. You know what I mean? I always wait for even if say the fib break on retest, but this was a 4 hour and supply and demand zone. I'm waiting for this weekly supply and demand zone. It's a nice solid weekly supply and demand zone. Let me zoom out on the 4 hour chart. So we had a weekly candle right here, a weekly candle right here, another one here come test directly, another weekly candle right here. So that is why I rather that level over, you know what I mean, this level right here, or this level right here. So see, we had a push. Oh, we had a push. Let's see if this 1 minute candle close above here, I'm more than likely we're gonna go higher. If it don't close above here, it's not gonna go higher. But let's see where this 1 minute can close. If this 1 minute candle close above, it's gonna go higher. I'm gonna get myself from 29,685 level. If not, I mean, might go lower. So we didn't have that 1 minute break close above. We didn't have a close above in general. So this level is valid because we haven't got a break above, but as I say, I'm not looking to sell from here. I'm looking to sell from here. If I'm selling from here, I'm risking only 0.5%. So if I'm using a 200K account, I'm only risking, you know what I mean, $1,000. So let's see. But I think we should be coming up to 29,680 level. So let's see. Or we just continue lower. but trading day is early, so let's see what happens. I haven't really look at US strategy. Oh, US strategy is moving clean to the upside. Yeah, 100 pips, 150 pips move from here. And I also want to say this, this could be an inverted head and shoulder, you know what I mean, head and shoulder, where price came down. Let me do it with the tool exactly. Price came down, came up, went lower, came back up. Come out here, if price come here, price did come down here. You don't have to come exactly. And if we get a break above, uh, if we can break by the neckline here at about 29,415 level, then we might even, you know what I mean? Then we know price is coming up in here, but we have to get a break at this neckline first. And it's not a head and shoulder, it's not an inverted head and shoulder without the neckline break and close. This is on the smaller time frame because it's on the smaller time frame. So that's why this head and shoulder is less valuable than a head and shoulder that's from on a, like a 4 hour or 1 hour time frame or a 1 day time frame, daily time frame. So it's just a waiting game. Remember, if y'all have any questions, let me know. So I said this would only be valuable if price came here, close and but that didn't happen. Prices continue lower. So it's not fully formed. So it only form after we get a breaker and close over here. So that's a good question. So once you hit my level, I'm looking, I like when it go above on, you know what I mean, go above on the smaller time frame. Say hit my level and it go above on the 5 minutes and 1 minute and close above. I'm looking for when it's coming back down. So it's like a little U-turn. That's what I'm looking for. Just a little U-turn. I'm looking for it exactly because then I'm gonna have to be waiting for a bearish or bullish candle to get in, and then that might be way down, you know what I mean? So I like to see it break above a little bit or break under a little bit before it come back above or it go under. So yeah, that's like all I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for it to not hit exactly. A lot of time hit exactly, but I rather when I can get a little uh and little movements on a 1 minute time frame. Like just say probably a 15-20 pips above the level, come back down on the 1 minute break under on the 1 minute. As soon as the 1 minute close, as long as close underneath the level, I'm in. Y'all have any other questions? So say for instance here, if I was looking to sell at, let me remove these other charts. So for instance, say at this 29,395 level is where I wanted to sell in the first place. This is what I love to see. A slight break above, no closure, came back under. So we went above, no closure, came back under. Then the other 1 minute candle came and went above a little bit. Don't care about that because this is the confirmation was already here. I'm getting in as soon as we come back right there and just sell down. But that's not my favorite. That's not the level I'm looking to sell from right now. So that's why I didn't take that trade. Even though that was it's a solid level too. Strong level I've been hit a lot of times, over 8 times. Price rejected through this level a lot of times. Yeah, as I showed you. You going for longs? Well, I'm not looking to buy it up to here. I'm looking to sell it from here. I'm looking to sell though, not buy it right now. So you could buy up to here. That's still a 300 pips move, but that's not what I'm looking to do. So this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to come into here. I'm selling into this level no matter what. Continue now. That's simple. So as I say, that could be a good entry. You said 29 to 15. That could be a good entry, but I say I'm not looking to sell. I'm looking to buy. I'm not looking to buy. I'm looking to sell. That's a good target. That's a good target. You know what I mean? That's close to where I'm looking to sell from. So that's a good target. The thing is, me, I'm not looking to buy. If my bias is selling, I'm not looking to buy, really. I would take a buy, but it's rare. If I'm looking to buy, I'm not, if my bias is buying, I'm not looking to sell really. So it's vice versa. Wherever my bias is, that's what I'm sticking to. I don't trade gold, honestly. As in my last stream, I told you how gold literally killed me when I first started trading. And since then, I have not looked at gold. So yeah, no. She said that's why bias not matter. What do you mean? Your bias matter because if I just come on a chart and just buy, sell, then I don't have a plan. my bias is not just based off what I think is, I mean, well, it's based off what I think, but with the information that I have got, meaning, uh, investors are selling AI. AI is not making much money right now. The only company look like they're making money from AI is Google. Um, every other Oracle and all of those show that they're spending way more on, I mean, AI and making less profit. Uh, so that's why I think. Plus, the last 100 have moved up so crazy over the past since March. This thing have moved up almost 15 or 20%, something like that, even higher. And it's just because of the AI bubble. So I think we should be coming down a lot more, taking back some of those profits off the table because there's a lot of liquidity in different areas. Like for instance, this 27 for like these levels, I think we're gonna come back and take out some of those liquidity down here before making continue even higher. And I also want to state the US and Iran war is still ongoing. It was just earlier today, Iran published a statement that ships should be uh, wary of the Strait of Hormuz is meaning it's still closed. So they still haven't signed a peace deal. So that's a big issue because uh, oil prices oil prices can is gonna cause inflation to stay higher for longer. And the Fed's, I think it was, think literally all your 12 members voted to keep interest rate where they at. And investors, I think 84% of investors are pricing in another rate hike for uh by the end of December. So, or by the end of the year. So those are a lot of things to take into consideration. Let's see, we had price reject this level twice. So let's see what happened. Uh I don't understand what you're trying to say. I'm from Jamaica. I'm Jamaican, but I live in Chicago in Chi-Town. See? Chi-Town. Chi-Town jeweler. But let me know if y'all have any other questions. I'm gonna be heading off. Uh, so I'm waiting for 29 685 level. 680 level, somewhere in there. That's what I'm waiting for. This level seems to be holding so far at 29 400. But let's see. I'm looking for a break above to continue up here. This is where I'm going to be selling from. So put your alerts there and wait for it. If we get up there, we're selling off hard. No doubt about it. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna be logging off. So if y'all have any questions, let me know. Let me give y'all X-ray Discord link. So y'all can go over there and give them a can join the Discord and see what I have in their Discord and all those good stuff. I'm gonna put it in the chat. They never list the influencer create your own system. But I'm not an influencer, that's the thing. So I'm not that couldn't be for me. I'm not an influencer, brother. You know who I am? I'm just a little island boy from Jamaica that made 796,000 from prop firms. That's who I am. I'm nobody else. I'm chilling. I don't want to be no influencer. I'm doing this because you mean I have a system that work and I'm trying to help people. So yeah, that's all it is. I'm no influencer. Okay, bro. Yeah, I'm a trader, you know what I mean? That's all I do. Let me share the screen for Take Street. They have a few stuff going on right now. Let me find your Discord. Share. Can you see it? So if you go in there, you see that I'm one of the coaches. Uh, they have the full-time 30 promotion running right now. 30% off. I use my code to get 15, but you gotta take 30, so yeah. Uh, Announcements. This is for the futures. Go in the payout section. People getting payout. Someone, Kevin got almost 6K. Uh, this is where people post their payout. Here's Kevin posting his 6K. Somebody got 500, 200, 250, 200. Somebody got 3K here. This was me. This was my 17 5-figure period from them. 4K and 6K. Oh, damn, this was me again. Yeah, that was a 16 period. So I got 17 5-figure periods from TX3. Yeah, let me show you that was me. This is me. This is my account. Uh, yeah, funded chat. This is the chat. So that's for people who are in the funded section. But let's go back to the charts for now. All right, I remember you, MZK FX. Take care, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna log off now, guys. So as I say, I'm waiting for this 29,685 level. Come to the area, would be rocking. Should be selling off nicely. So yeah. But I'm gonna log off now until next time.